Oh, well, I have to go. In a couple of minutes I was standing at a square. The loudspeakers and some DJ equipment were installed near the monument, and the trees were decorated with light strings. Ah, a typical country ball. A lot of pioneers were around, but no familiar faces, so I just sat on a bench and waited. I don't have to dance after all. Maybe I'll be able to just sit and chat with someone. Hey there, sad face. Oh. Oh. Das Standard-Sommer-Outfit einer 10-Jährigen in Deutschland. Schön, das hier auch zu sehen. Uljana. Hey, to suggest... Oh, you to suggest something? Come on, let's dance. It's way too early. There isn't even any music yet. Bah, you're so boring. Yeah, I'm not the merriest person for such an event. She ran away. So Uljana did wear something like an evening dress. Pretty funny. Yo, du, zieh dir mal ein BH an, man sieht deine fucking Nippel, Girl. Was ist denn los mit dir? Die hängen ja noch bis nach Kasachstan, meine Güte. Hi, Slavia. Hey. She sat down by my side. How's the evening? Fine. Why are you so sad? I'm not. Okay, well, dancing will surely cheer you up. Maybe. Don't forget to save one dance for me. She laughed and ran towards the music equipment. The situation was getting serious. I wouldn't be able to sit through the whole dance party. Das sieht doch ganz hübsch aus. Also, das passt auch zu ihren Haaren, ja. Was ich halt nur witzig finde, dass damals die Kleider wirklich aussahen wie halt so herunterhängende Stofffetzen, ja. Oder Stofflumpen. Was die auch war, es war einfach nur Stoff. Mit ein bisschen Form. Und das war's. Hi. Lena came closer. Oh, hi, you're here too. Is that such a wonder? Yes. Okay. Gonna light this party up? The joke fell flat. Lena blushed and looked down. Well, maybe that's not the best idea, setting things on fire. Okay, then I guess yeah. Oh, wie kann man denn so reinscheißen? She left. It looks like the whole camp was at the square. The pioneers formed large groups, talked, joked around and laughed. At the DJ's panel, Uljana argued loudly with Olga about the playlist for the evening. And here it is. The music started to play. Junge, nicht mal Hardbass? Nicht mal Hardbass? Ich bin enttäuscht. Ich kann verstehen, warum Uljana hier, ne? Die wollte nämlich auch Hardbass. I didn't know the band or the song, but if you ask me, I really felt that I will tag it Soviet pop classics. The pioneers just stood there for some time, as if not hearing the music. It's always hard to take the first step, especially if you're pretty sure that you'll be the only one who will take it. Uljana seemed not to grasp that simple truth. She reached the center of the square with a few bounds and cried out loud, "What are you standing around for?" and started to wiggle ridiculously. Dieses Bild einfach schon im Kopf. Wiggle ist der exact word. Ich habe gerade Thaddeus im Kopf, also von SpongeBob. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr die Folge noch kennt, wo von der großen Krabbe die Bühne aufgebaut wird. Und er dann am Ende so eine Tanzshow veranstaltet. Genauso stelle ich mir das auch gerade vor. I couldn't find a better one. It looked so silly and funny that I couldn't resist laughing. She noticed it. Hey, Semyon. I pretended I couldn't hear her. Stop pretending, come over here. Dude, ich möchte alleine ihre Route machen, einfach nur wegen diesem fucking Yandere-Face. Oh, mit ihr dann im dunklen Bunker, das wird bestimmt auch mega witzig, Alter. Entweder sie ist härter als Alyssa und ihr macht's gar nichts aus da unten, oder sie wird zu einem richtig kleinen Mädchen. Also wie Alyssa. I kept ignoring her. The pioneers slowly realized that they weren't too sexy for this party and started to dance. It looked really silly from my point of view. Shaking one's arms and legs to the beat of long forgotten hits. Come on, get real. Of course, I couldn't dance at all, but this thing couldn't be called a dance either. Hey Semyon, what are you sitting there for? Don't you wanna dance? Ja, Dude, ich würde sehr gerne mit dir tanzen, allein um deinen Brüsten beim Wackeln zuzusehen. So. I was so deep in thoughts that I hadn't even noticed Slavia. Not really. Are you sure? She smiled. Maybe later. Damn, what am I even doing here? Slavia went back to the dance floor. I sat a little longer and then cautiously slipped away after making sure nobody noticed me. Ein Fuchs. I totally didn't want to see anyone after such successful dancing. The most quiet place is the bus station, which might never be visited by the 410 route again. But I let out a scream. Oh boy. There was a bus right in front of me, just like the one on the first day. I was petrified. Why? At once I remembered all my theories about getting to this camp. I was struck by the realization that during these last few days I had gotten so used to local life that I had started to forget that the things happening here were really not normal. I just stood there and watched the damned Icarus. Then I slapped my hands into my cheeks to be sure that it's not an illusion. The bus was still there. If it is here, then it's time to go home. Sayonara, pioneers! I rushed to the door. I came to my senses on the ground. My nose hurt like hell. I stood up and tried to understand what's going on. It seemed like I bumped into something. The bus was more than real to the touch. I tried to reach my hand out through the door, but there was some kind of an invisible wall. I was overwhelmed by a nearly animalistic fear. Fear of everything. This camp, its inhabitants, and this bus. How the hell did I even get here? What is this damned Icarus I can't enter? Why is this happening to me? Suddenly a strong, unbalancing wind blew. I turned around and saw a little piece of paper under the wheel of the bus. Something was written on it. You are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. The bad handwriting seemed familiar. I certainly have seen it somewhere. It dawned upon me. I took a small charcoal from the ground and scribbled the same sentence on the backside. The handwriting was identical. My head cleared. I have sent a message to myself from the future. That's it. Hey, wie ist das möglich? Wenn wir jetzt mal davon ausgehen, dass wir das erste Mal erst hier waren und jetzt wieder in diesem Zeitparadoxon hängen. Es sei denn, im ersten Szenario, das wir gemacht haben, war das auch schon so. Wir haben nur eine andere Route genommen und haben den Zettel nicht gefunden, aber es ist ein ewiger Kreislauf. Aber warum sollte man sich das selber hinschreiben? Das Interessante hier bei der Geschichte ist ja, man erfährt ja, so wie ich das jetzt zumindest mitbekommen habe, man erfährt über die Zeit immer mehr, weshalb man da ist. Und es gibt anscheinend auch noch die Möglichkeit, den Semyon aus der Zukunft zu treffen. Irgendwie so. Bin ich ziemlich gespannt. Vielleicht... Also ich habe ja... Ich war ja das letzte Mal mit Alyssa. Also war ich nicht beim Bus. Es könnte sein, dass es auch schon das letzte Mal beim Bus war. Oder wir haben das jetzt hier wegen der Mikroroute. Ich bin mir nicht sicher. Aber ich glaube es fast nicht. Ich glaube es fast nicht. Ich glaube, es war auch schon vorher da. Aber gut, genug spekuliert. Or not. From the past. Damn, I don't understand anything. In any case, that was my handwriting. I certainly was not hard to forge it, but I was sure that I had written that message myself. After turning that piece of paper over in my hand, I decided to try entering the bus one more time. The invisible wall was still there. I circled around the Icarus and tapped at the wheels, peeked inside through the window. Everything looked absolutely normal. But in reality, it wasn't. Heavy stones bounced off the glass without visible damage. No fact, not even a scratch. I sat down on the curb and sighed weakly. If you think about it, that piece of paper hinted at something. And it seems that the situation won't do me any harm. Semyon! Seems that the leader is looking for me. Interesting. What will she say about the bus now? Will she still insist that it won't be coming for a few days? I jumped up and ran towards the sound of Olga's voice. Oh. So, what do you say about that? I blurted out triumphantly and waved my hand towards the road. Say about what? She replied in surprise. I turned around. The bus had disappeared. As suddenly as it appeared. The cry of triumph died in my throat. Dude, das ist fucking gruselig, Alter. Was ist da los? Als ich die Route mit Alyssa durchgespielt habe, das schien alles so harmlos. Warte mal. Dance Party. Being alone, Ulya's route. Okay. It's time to sleep already, let's go. But, what? The bus. There was a bus just a moment ago. The bus could be here, she said calmly. I stared at Olga's face. She was either skillfully lying or really didn't see anything. Then is it me who might be seeing things? It can't be true. I really saw the damn 410. Quit lying. Oh, quit lying, I said quietly. Semyon, I don't understand. Stop lying to me. There was a bus. It's you. You're keeping me here. Why? I gritted my teeth, but tried to speak with a calm voice. You're scaring me. Time to go to bed. I won't get anything from her as usual. Seriously though, I really wanted to sleep. I walked swiftly past the leader, deliberately not paying any attention to her. I couldn't fall asleep for quite some time. An only crumpled piece of paper with the words "You're here for a reason" reminded me that the events of these 3 days were real. Fuck, dude. Tag 4. Ich kann es nicht überspringen, oder was? Hey, Moment. Ah, okay. Ich kann es nochmal. Also, a hellish cracking in my head woke me up. My skull felt like somebody was blowing on it from the inside. I rubbed my eyes, saw the ringing alarm clock on the bedside table, knocked it off and dozed off again. When I woke up, it was already 9:15. Looks like it's time to wake up. I can't miss my breakfast. I got up, scratched myself, and suddenly remembered last evening. There was a piece of paper under the pillow. You're here for a reason. I still don't get it. What does it mean? How did I manage to send a message to myself? Why don't I remember that? More questions than answers. No answers at all, to be precise. I left the cabin and looked over to the camp. No, it doesn't look like an illusion. But this memo, it made everything much more complicated. What can I trust? My stomach growled treacherously. Even Agent Mulder didn't conduct investigations hungry. There was an unexpected crowd near the canteen. Of course there was no other place in the camp that pioneers loved as much as this canteen, but why were they all crowding in the park? I came closer to understand what was going on. Kann ich skippen? Jetzt kann ich skippen. Ah, wir sind dann trotzdem am Strand mit denen. Interessant. Busstop. Ach ja. Forest. Stimmt, wir können auch in den Forest gehen. Falls wir niemanden wählen wollen. Aber warum zur Hölle ist da ein unbekleideter Electronic Dude? Das werden wir uns für die Länner-Route sparen. Vielleicht. Naja, wir gehen zum Busstop. The bus-stop seemed to be a fine choice. A strange thought came across me, perhaps shoe-rigged, bla bla bla. Diesmal gehen wir mit ihr. Das sind wir nicht gegangen. On the other hand, I'm not losing anything. Jetzt sollte ich eigentlich wissen, was... Sie braucht irgendwie Hilfe bei was, das so viel weiß ich. However, she dragged me along with her. Probably nothing good will come of this, but the only way to get her off me is to wrestle my hand out of hers. But that wouldn't be very nice. Nothing bad will happen after all. Probably. Wir sehen vielleicht nur noch mal ihre Panzu, das wäre doch... Geil, Alter. Within a minute, we were already standing in a music club. Miko took a guitar. Here, have a look. Das kennen wir doch auch schon. Moment mal. Deswegen Miko Root. Ach. Okay. Ich verstehe es jetzt zwar nicht ganz, weil das haben wir eigentlich schon gehabt. Mit dem Singen. Okay. Okay, dann gehen wir doch noch in den Wald. Das hört sich an wie so eine Melodie aus so einer früheren Kindersendung irgendwie. It was obvious that Olga and her pioneers have already searched every nook and cranny of the camp, roamed the length and breadth of it, so probably it's not worth looking for Shurik in the canteen or on the beach, or the cybernetics club. It was his second home, or maybe even his first, thus it might be worth looking around the surrounding forest. I didn't plan to go far into the forest, otherwise it might be me who they will be searching for tomorrow. I didn't really visit the countryside often. I just stayed in a country house every summer during my childhood. but that one was very close to the city. But in this camp it was possible to find everything I hadn't seen for so long. Overwhelming vegetation, singing birds and fresh air. I found a meadow and sat on a stump. Can't stump the trump. How peaceful this place is. But where in a world is Shurik? Actually, he could have been taken against his will. This camp is far from normal, so pioneer disappearances should not be all that strange. An intriguing possibility. Could it be the work of whichever force sent me here, or is it just some separate local entity's doing? Lost on my own thoughts, I didn't notice how the grass before me started moving. I looked closely and saw a squirrel. It approached me carefully and stared at my hands. Probably used to getting fed here. Sorry, friend, I don't have anything with me. Of course, the squirrel could not understand me and continued to just sit there, waiting for threats. I felt sorry for it because I didn't have I didn't have even a crumb of bread in my pocket. I realized that I'm ashamed to look at it in the eyes and decided to move on. After some wandering, I came to the washstands. Turns out that he's not in the forest either. At least not in the surrounding area. And going farther, just frightening. I walked to the washstands, took off my shirt and tried to wipe myself down because I was all sweaty. However, it wasn't so easy. I won't be able to get into the wash bowl and there isn't even a ladle. Suddenly I heard footsteps from behind. I turned around. Electronic was walking my direction. Looking for Shurik? Yes. You too? Me too. Listen, you know him better. Where could he have gone? I don't have a clue, he answered sadly. Well, I just don't understand why everyone has made such a fuss during the night. Wasn't he in the cabin with you? Then he can't have been gone for too long. Maybe he went for a walk. Aber die Fresse, du Häslon. You don't know Shurik, said Electronic excitedly. He's a fanatically dedicated to his work. His life consists of robotics and cybernetics. People like him are in a million, no, in a billion. His talent is boundless. I look up to him. He's a man of steel. Ja, das haben wir ja gesehen. No, simply triumphant. At that moment, he looked like Hitler, making a speech in front of a crowd of thousands. Ja, wenn man die Hand noch so um 40 Grad drehen würde, nach von ihm aus links, und er den Arm noch weiter in diese Richtung hochstreckt und even his gestures matched. Okay. So what? So what? You don't understand, do you? No. He spends all of it, you see, all of his free time in our club. All. So disappearing just like that is unusual for him. Of course. Seems like Electronic calmed down. Okay. He looked at me intently. Are you going to wash? Not really. Just rinse off a little. It is hot. Me too. He looked around. I wish there was a bucket or a ladle, something to get more water with. Yeah, I noticed already. Now let's do this. He walked behind washstands and pulled on one of the taps. To my surprise, it ended up and its end turned up, and rather than pouring into the wash bowl, the water splashed up at almost 90 degrees. You could manage to wash yourself that way. Oh. Für die Damen oder unsere homosexuellen Freunde, hier habt ihr den Buttermeister höchstpersönlich. Nackt zu euren Diensten. Meanwhile, Electronic took off his shirt and then squatted. Ja, das ist... Dude, das ist der Russische Typ von Tattoo-frei, Alter. Der Gopnik unter den Tattoo-Freunden. Quatsch, Reinhäutern. So rum. So it seemed like he pulled down his shorts. I couldn't really tell because the washstand he was behind concealed him up to his waist. He directed to the stream towards himself and started to sing something quietly. What the fuck? Let's clean my chimney sweep. I stood astonished, not knowing what to do. He seemed to notice it. I washed myself and then let you use it. Gosh, I got such a massive chill. Well, you know, I just remembered that I have something to do. I gotta go. Out of all the eccentricities, of electronic, the moment I just saw was the weirdest one. Hey, what's up with you? A cold shower on such a hot day is like the best thing ever. No. That won't do. And anyway, I have to go. I put on my shirt quickly and ran back into the forest. I wonder what's got into him. Hitzeschlag. Plötzlicher Anfall von Homosexualität. Merdmatan 2.0. Alter, das Video von dem hier ganz. Ugh, egal. I went for lunch with mixed feelings, with a sense of accomplishment and with a realization of time wasted. The canteen was crowded. I couldn't stay unnoticed. Olga called me. Ich glaube, hier können wir skippen, ja. Olga, Baby, was ist los? Ich fick dich ganz famos. She gave a baleful look. No, I left everything for you. Dieses Rotzgirl, die fick ich noch. Also wirklich. Die kann doch so leben, Alter. Oljana went out of the infirmary and slammed the door. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Whoop. Ask about the bundle. Do not ask. Scheiß drauf. Hauptsache skippen, Alter. Ja, eigentlich sollten wir es hier nicht geben. Deswegen geben wir es auch nicht. Really? A stomach ache? Really? Doesn't seem so. What? Do I have to toss my lunch all over the place for you to believe me? I don't know what terrible things can be done with an activated carbon, but I'm sure you will think of something. She hesitated. And what if you're right? There. I knew it. Then I'm certainly not giving you anything. Huh. As I tried to get to the drawers, but I blocked the pillbox with my chest like Alexander Matrosov. Alexander Matrosov was a Soviet infantry soldier during Great Patriotic War. Great Patriotic War? Meint ihr damit den Zweiten Weltkrieg? Die haben ja alle möglichen... Die haben ja alle möglichen Spitznamen für den Zweiten Weltkrieg. Posthumously awarded the title of the Hero of the Soviet Union for blocking German machine gun with his chest. What, dude? Hat der irgendwie eine Stahlbrust oder was? Was geht da ab? Oder hat er einfach seine Überreste genommen und hat da noch so einen Orden reingesteckt, oder wie kann ich mir das vorstellen? For all her impudence, she was still just a girl and she had no chance of pushing me aside. Whatever, I'll find it somewhere else. She turned away and headed to the exit. At the door, Alyssa stopped and looked back. By the way, the camp leader and the nurse are carrying a pioneer with a broken leg. I really don't care, but they seem to be struggling. Yeah, sure. Come to see yourself. Alyssa seemed to be lying, but on the other hand, as long as I can see her... I came to the door and looked outside. No one was there. Where exactly? Damn, reach it yet then. She made a helpless gesture. Have fun! Jetzt wurde ich gerade genommen. Ja. Ah, oh, Samuel, du bist so bekloppt. How did you make it so quick? Na, sie hat eine ganze Wodkaflasche fast geäxt, na egal. Though what evil can come from activated carbon? Wir essen nicht den Apfel. No. Mikutan. Da hat's wieder gerumst. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Carbon! Carbon! That she stole from the first aid kit. Why exactly the monument? What did this Arnold man ever do to you? The fighter for the rights of... Ja, welche Rechte denn? Man kriegt keine Info. Vermutlich scannt da einfach so ein Tutschan-Typ, was weiß der nicht. I could hardly imagine how long she would have kept on scolding Alyssa if Electronic hadn't popped out at a moment, shouting, I found it! I found it! Everyone turned towards him. Ich hab's auch gefunden, den Skip-Button. Oh boy, Alter, wir müssen jetzt alleine gehen.